Carlos Contreras Legaspi for ESPN with Terrance McKinney, who will be fighting Ismael Bonfim on Saturday on UFC 283. Terrance, a lot of come and go in social media, but at the end, Ismael took the fight. So that it seems a lot of people are not taking fights against you.
Yeah, that's why I respect him so much. I gave him a hug. I know he's a seasoned fighter. He's been fighting since he was like a kid. So I know he's a warrior, and warriors to warriors, you respect that. And yeah, I can't wait to get in the cage with him.
Guy from Contender Series that make you look like a veteran. Your UFC career is still short, but you're the more experienced in the octagon now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be considered like almost a veteran, and that's why after this opponent, I think I'm deserving of a ranked opponent.
What are the lessons learned from your last couple of fights? I mean, obviously you have the one of the fastest knockouts in the history of the promotion, the fastest in the history of the division. What are the lessons learned of how the fights you take, and obviously you now lost and won inside the octagon. So what are the lessons learned in this first part of your career?
I learned just to make sure I trust in my coaches. Also, to make sure I'm taking it way more serious, doing strength and conditioning, just having the better diet, and also putting myself in positions where I'm not comfortable, where I'm losing at practice, giving someone an advantage so I can work on all holes of the game. But really just managing my energy and knowing that I don't have to put 100% in every punches.
What are the challenges of fighting here in Brazil? Right, coming to a hostile environment. Obviously, the crowd is going to be with him. Yeah. The time schedule, the long flight. What are the challenges of fighting in Brazil?
Yeah, the flight was long, but I was able to get like these compression socks. So and I would make sure I set a timer and get up every 2 hours. So just being strategic about every move that I make, and also making sure my weight's at a good point where it's not like a terrible cut since I'm coming here, landing on Tuesday.
I was talking about the
fans and stuff. I think I love that kind of energy because when you win in that kind of setting, it's even better, to get the last laugh. And the best way to silence the hate is through victory. So
even when they sing "Uy, va a morrer," that means that you're going to die.
Yeah.
It seems like to be a fuel for many of the fighters that are coming outside. Like this,
it's fuel. It's high. It gets me hyped, man. Like goosebumps. Like I'm so excited for it all. And I'm just soak it all in. It's not my first time competing in enemy territory. There's been duels where we're at their hometown and we got to be ready to show up for battle. I think God put me in a bunch of positions to prepare me for these kind of moments.
A lot of people seem to like the fact that you called Paddy Pimblett, and a lot of people seem to like that matchup because there's a lot of guys calling for his name, but you have a similar amount of fights. You also are an explosive fighter with finishes. So what makes you think that made people love that call out to Paddy Pimblett?
I think it just all around makes sense. Like you said, we got both same amount of fights. We both almost have 100% finish rate in the UFC. And after this win, if I get another finish, it just makes sense. Winner gets ranked after this. And we see who's the real cash cow of the UFC.
Do you think that fight could happen this year or at some near point? Or you might have to wait until both of you are ranked or something like that?
I'll probably have to wait till he's more of my level. Because as you guys see, I'm ready for a ranked opponent here soon. And I think he needs a couple more fights before he's at that level.
Come Saturday, what are your expectations for the fight?
Domination, but to win humbly and just give God the glory.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.